Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm here doing some stuff at the Red Brick House. I've got a couple of hiccups in my system, and Brian's got a couple hiccups on his, and the main hiccup I've had is I ain't ate dinner yet. I cooked dinner for everybody. They got a whole house full of guests and things, and I need to go down and see them real quick and grab a battery and see if it's the battery on my mouse. Raisin Sack, what's up, man? Ahoy, beautiful people. Angelica Baron, what's up, Angelica? First lady in the house. Def 3, what's going on? Mike Aldana. Thursday Night Football, this better be a good game. Kiwana Gibson, what's up, Kiwana? Alicia, what's up, Alicia? Alicia D in the house. Still trying to set up some stuff here, so let me work on just adjusting this camera real quick. I'm trying something a little bit different than what I usually have. We've been working on the house here. We've got the new couch up here in place, and I think it looks pretty good. There's Brian, Gametime Bryan, and let me see if I can push that. There we go. All righty. There we go. Okay, there we go. See, I think I got it. All right, so we have the doo-doo Browns with the ball to start out. We got Joe Flacco playing great right now. It's amazing that they have Deshaun Watson, $230 million, and he can't do shit. That's kind of cray-cray if you ask me. But then again, what do I know? I'm a guy with a day job and a voodoo doll as we wait for Brian to get his stream back up. And looks like Cleveland, of course, I think is going to be just stomping all over the Jets tonight. Right now, they're looking pretty good. And we got a flag. Pass interference. Oh, offensive pass interference. That'll bring it back. Let's see. Hankins playing Saturday. I don't think he is, but he's getting close to returning because he went through the walkthrough today. Tyron Smith, I think, will play. I think he was probably having some back spasms, and they definitely kept him out last week because of it. Floyd Rage, I'm looking forward to myself. Also, thanks for giving my brother the tall. Yeah, Floyd, I have yet to make it. Unfortunately, I have not been home enough, so I'm going to be going back home on Monday, and I'll get it squared away for you then. Hopefully, you accept the apology of me not being home and getting it together with the Ed Too Tall Jones autograph plaque instead. So, we do the best we can to try and make up for any hiccups that we have. We better beat the Lions. I agree with you on that one. Derek Young, what's up, Derek? Coyote, how are you doing? Mike Aldana, Heidi, ladies. All right, so it's been a busy day. How's it coming, Brian? Are you getting closer?
Yeah, I'm coming closer. I'll just have to use any picture because I didn't save that thumbnail.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, just go ahead, keep talking. You're good.
Yeah, that stream is.
You're good at talking.
I'm good at talking? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and talk.
All right.
We'll do that.
Okay, so that's the old stream. So let's see if it starts up a new one. Well, Gametime Bryan, and I can't wait to talk to him about this, had brought up something that I didn't know that he heard from Brian Brodus about Mozzie Smith, who was about 330 pounds, is now down to 293. Typically, when somebody loses that kind of weight, they've gotten their stomach stapled or they're on the crack diet. I don't know how he's lost that much weight. I don't know if that was by design. Don't know if he's been sick or, if somebody said you're a fat ass and you need to lose weight because we're going to do something different for with you.
Right.
That is one of those ones that is a mystery. I'd like to get some answers on that. This will be a dead skin game. What's going on? Well, okay, so Keith. So here's the thing. Let me bring that up because my buddy just called me because I just paid for my tickets, and I got 4 parking passes. If you want to go and you don't have tickets, or if you just want to be at the tailgate, we're going to be tailgating. But what I need to know is how many people we're going. Do I buy 1 box, 2 boxes, or 3 boxes of chicken wings? We're going to probably do this one. We're not going to be able to do a watch party in the parking lot like we've done in the past. You're not allowed to stay in the parking lot hanging out now once the game starts. So we're just going to be planning on doing the tailgate from when the gates open 4 hours ahead of time at the red zone lot. We don't know what time the game's going to be just yet because the NFL hasn't said it. It might be a 1 o'clock or a 4 o'clock. It might even be 8 o'clock for all we know, but who knows? But we're going to be there 4 hours before the game. If you're going, email me cowboysmark94 at gmail so that way and say, hey, I'm coming. We're not charging, but we would like to say, hey, if you can donate a few dollars to help cover the costs and everything else, knowing that a hot dog inside there costs you $9 as well as a beer and all
exactly.
If you can donate a few dollars to help us cover the cost on it, we would definitely appreciate it. But time is running short. If you want to get tickets, we're going to be in section 315. And Jed Pilgrim from the Commanders, you can get the tickets for $199. It's club level, which does have the club concourse. So if it's bad weather and cold or snowy or whatever, you can be inside. So that's an added benefit to it. Long range forecast has it in the 40s. But it's still kind of far away. And it looks like Cleveland's got a touchdown already.
Cleveland.
All right, are you back up?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool. All right, I need to go downstairs and get a battery and throw a quick spoonful in my mouth because I'm starving. I've cooked all this food, and you wouldn't believe how good it looks. I'm going to do a short of it, and it's like, damn. I thought about being a bed and breakfast, but see, I'm not that big on breakfast. I think I'm going to reinvent the wheel. It's going to be a bread and dinner. Okay, you're coming for dinner. Okay,
bed and dinner.
Yeah, because we did a seafood boil.
What's up, Drusilla? How are you? Yeah, go do your thing.
Right. And I need to find some batteries to see if I can get my mouse working. All right, I'll be right back, good people. My man Game Time is here. I'll be back within 5 minutes.
All right. So, Clemente, Joe Flacco, come on now. Look at this guy. Is this impressive or what? It is. I'm sorry. I don't care who he's playing against. The Cleveland's on a mission, people. With that defense, if they continue to play like this, they could beat anybody in the AFC. That's pretty impressive. Eric Wallace, what's going on? Long live the Queen. What's up, Queen Bella? How are you? Are you going to the game, Queen? What's up, Kelly? How are you? Rhonda Lovely, of course, is in the house. Mike Aldana, yeah. He looks like he's hangry, don't he? He's hangry. Mark is hangry. Yeah, I'm sorry about my stream. It was all jacked up. So looks like I'm doing it again. So if I'm still doing it, I'll probably bug at it. I'll probably just hop on with Mark. Breakfast is the best meal. Twiz, I like breakfast. I do like breakfast. So yeah, it looks like I'm lagging yet again. So I hope if there's nothing else I could do. So let's see. Yeah, okay, so you are going. Yeah, my problem is I'm off until the 8th, but I go back that Monday, right? So if it's a 4 o'clock game, you figure it's a 3-hour drive there, 3-hour drive back, not counting the game. That's a little ridiculous. If I knew it was a 1 o'clock game, then I would go. So probably. So now it's both of you and Mark are freezing up. So I think it has to be YouTube then. That's what that tells me. Because, I did my live stream earlier today, Brad, and it was fine. So very, very weird. Has to be YouTube. So I apologize for that. They're better now, Kiana. The Browns right now are Poland. What's up, Marcus Blackman? How are you, buddy? Yeah, Brad, sorry about that, buddy. I don't know. There's nothing I could do. It has to be YouTube because it's pretty bad. Unless it's just on my end. If it's on my end, then I'll probably duck out of here. What's up, Ruben Walls, Linda Conyers? How are you? Same in PA, so it's a drive. Yeah, you know, I don't mind doing it if it's 1 o'clock, but I gotta be at work that following day, so probably not. Good evening, Stephen Brown. What's up, buddy? We'll see how long I'm gonna last. They say it's freezing up. The mailman is in the house. That's it, Rhonda. On Mark's channel, you were both fine for some reason. Okay, so then it's my internet. So what I might do is just cancel my stream and hang on with Mark. Nothing I can really do. I guess everybody in my house is on the internet and it's screwing up my stream. So I don't know. I've restarted twice, so sucks. Yeah, it's probably the weather too, my wife says. So uh yeah. Not on my end. Okay, Steven, we'll see. We're just gonna let it go until something happens. So the Jets get the ball here. You got Trevor Simeon. This Cleveland Brown defense is no joke. All right, Philly D, thanks, buddy. Yeah, this Cleveland defense is no joke. This is my defense and this is my fantasy football championship um, right now. But we've already agreed to split the money, put the money together, split it, and play for bragging rights. I'm expected to win by 20, so I thought that was awful nice of me. But anyway, let's see who we got over there. Echo's not used to having a town on offense, said Michael Dana. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Okay, Rhonda. Well, I'll hang in there. We can hear you, voice. You're fine. Okay. Just weird. I think YouTube gets a little janky. There it goes. There you go. Jets are moving the ball. This may actually be a high scoring game. Flag on the play, though. I got to move my monitor. Oh, that's on defense. That's on Myles Garrett. There we go. That's better. Pizza is delivered. Wow, you're doing the pizza. Cool. We did Chick-fil-A tonight. We did the Chick-fil-A. So I wish I had In and Out or any of those options, but I didn't. Wow, look at the Jets. Wow. What's up, Primetime Phil? What's going on, man? My internet's janky. Philadelphia, I wake up at 5 a.m., brush my teeth, eat breakfast, and then at 7 I work out. At 8 o'clock, shower and dress for work. 10 o'clock, I feel amazing every day. Yeah, when I work out, I always work out. It's better to work out in the morning if you can, but with my schedule, it's hard for me to do that. Um, yeah, everybody missed you, Prime Time. Prime Time is doing the family thing this week. They were asking about a post game. I said, well, I don't think he wanted to relive it. So, yeah, I'm back, Elena. I don't know what the hell is going. It's something on with YouTube because it seems like it's still doing it. Oh, I mean, I see it. So, I don't know. Good show. Show is good on my end, so no freezing. Okay. All right, prime time. A couple people saying we were having some issues. So, what's up, Asia Robertson? How are you? You got Bride Guy 75 is in the house. Kelly, sorry, folks. I find the a circle of death annoying. Yeah, Kelly, I don't see they're having it on Mark's channel. So maybe it's Mark. You know? Maybe it's Mark. Mark is out in the middle of nowhere. Show is good on man. Primetime Phil is in the house. Um, let's see here. Jets, we got, wow, they moved all the way down to the 22-yard line. 3rd and 5 for the Jets at the Browns 22. Trevor Simeon drops back, dumps it off. Looks like it's a first down and more. Touchdown, Breeze Hall. Wow. Nice. 7-7. Dallas Cowboys wants prime time to hop in. Yeah, he's always welcome. If you want, I'll send you the link, my man. Let's see here. Prime time. Yeah. Touchdown. Yeah, I just got done saying how good Cleveland's defense was. They didn't show up on the first drive of the game. It's good. They go out and come back in. Elena. Huh. But yeah. So Rhonda Lovely. Oh yeah. Oh, that's funny. She's over there. What's up, Cowboy Mafia? What's going on? How are you? JJ, hello, game time. What's up, JJ? How are you? Heck yeah. I have Brees Hall on my fantasy. Brees Hall just killed it on that first drive. It's funny, me and the guy that I'm playing, we decided to split. He has Brees Hall, so sorry, bro. We splitting. LMAO, how goes it all? Uh, all had a great kiss. I hope all had a great Christmas. Yeah, man, it was as well as could be expected. You know, I'm dealing with some stuff, so you know, it was okay. Yeah, it was good. We'll just leave it at that. My Christmas was fine. You know, got a funeral coming up on Monday, right? Tuesday. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Everything's in order now. Everything's taken care of. Loyal Cowboy, what up, man? How are you, buddy? Yeah, really. What a game. Loyal Cowboys in Arizona. So right now it's 5:30, 5:35 on the West Coast. Drusilla, Cowboys will win our division because the new Giants will beat the Eagles at home. We will win the last two games. Drusilla, we gotta win Saturday night. Uh, yeah, it was. You have it again, prime time? Jesus, my lord! Did you not take antibiotics? Come on, man. But well, I think it was a stomach thing, right? You kind of had it all over. Hope you feel better, my man. Korean days, getting missed messages from Mark. First, he says he wants the trolls to stick around. Then he says he can't understand why I come back to his channel to troll him. What's up? I think Mark just likes doing videos, so he needs different subject matter. What's up, Jeff Lee? And he forgets what he said in the previous video. I don't know. I don't know. You know, it is what it is. Oh, thanks, Glimmer man. It is, yeah, it's my father-in-law. Uh, but I hope, Drusilla, I hope we do win the division. That I do hope. Um, I hope we can win this division. But more importantly, we need to be healthy and playing good in the playoffs. Said that from the get-go. I still feel like there's going to be something. Now, it does stink that Kyler Murray, I think it's on my end because uh, my TV is buffering as well. So it has to be my internet. I need to take one game at a time. JJ, it's true. Detroit's going to be a heck of a challenge. Um, all of a sudden our defense looks very, very thin at the linebacker position. Really scarily thin. Brian, you're right. No weapon, no wagon wheel on your channel. What does that mean? It's Marks? Okay. You telling me it's Marks? What's up, Kelly? Hello, Game Time and Cowboy Nation. Lady Libra, what's going on? Damn, Mark feeding a whole buffet and taking a crap before broadcasting Dallas Cowboys. Listen, Mark's a busy guy. He always streams on Thursdays, right? He always streams, so I just assumed I would stream the game. I didn't think Phil would be on. So, and Lloyd, oh, that should have been picked. Come on now. But I missed most of the Finns game. Well, Glimmerman, it was a good game. I will say that it was definitely a good game. Um, but this weekend is everything. We got the Ring of Honor. Jimmy Johnson is being inducted into the Ring of Honor at halftime. If we can't get up for that game, then we've won 15 straight home games. I think we're going to roll. I do. Dirty Sanchez. Not happening. Eagles good for the win. Not you not buffering. Okay, good. So that's all I care about, lady. As long as it's not bad. I stopped my stream for nothing then. So, well, no, Brad did say I was buffering. So, Dirty Sanchez. My internet usually does that. I go and plug it
All
on.
right,
And we'll
I'm
reset,
back,
and then
people.
it's good. So,
Hopefully.
how was it? It's like you. Did you eat a little bit? Did you eat a little something? Yeah, he can't hear me. But we should bring in Rolando McClain. Rolando McClain, yo, Chiz Cowboys. Rolando McClain.
All right, did I miss any? Oh, the Jets scored?
Yeah, they went right down the field. So it's going to be a no defense game tonight.
All right, I'm back, good people. I see. Help me, Rhonda. What's up? New York hubby laughed at that. Well, Rhonda, I need you to do something a little extra for your hubby, okay? We got to make sure that there's all good mojo with all Giants Nation. We need them to be extra happy, to put happy, joy thoughts together so that way they can get a win. All right, so what did I miss from game time? Flacco just...
No defense is being played. Oh, he just fell.
He fell and fumbled it. It looked like...
As I said, the Flacco looks good. He's not looking so good. So, but yeah. It seems like my stream is okay now, and they say you're buffering a little bit over there. So it's
I'm buffering?
It may be YouTube. That's what I was saying. It may be YouTube. So who knows? Philadelphia, wake up. We already saw that.
Yeah, maybe if it is, maybe it is. Philadelphia, wake up at 5 a.m., workout before work, eat right, don't sleep, your routine. Your brain will hit a reset button. Okay, all right, that's just too much.
Yeah.
That's like trying to read all the damn emojis. Okay. Well,
So
I'll tell you
my question to you is...
Okay, question, answer.
Well, did you see what I was telling you, or you didn't get a chance to look about Mozzie Smith?
No,
Mozzie Smith is down to 293.
I was just looking it up, and I don't see anything on that.
Yeah, well, trust me, it was brought us on Cowboys break yesterday. So you'll have to check it out. I wouldn't make it up.
Look at this. You're right. There is no defense in this. And this is without Amari Cooper. Are you... No sound, fine. No sound, fine from here. Lady Libra. What's up, Lady Libra?
It is what it is, Dallas Cowboys. What's going on?
You know, the thing is no matter what he does, he's never going to be as good as people think that he's supposed to be as a rookie.
Here's one of my subscribers I got from Japan. I believe it's China or Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go Cowboys fan base. Get hyped for the game. It's just got all these Chinese emojis. So
I've got Moonlight Jack Valentino.
Yeah. That's what
Let's go Cowboy fan base. Hype for the game. Shout out to you. I don't know if he's a subscriber or not. Yeah. Curtis Logan says your channel is good. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I think he's saying good as in it's not good as in good quality, but the stream is good. It's ass.
I'm sure he means it's good quality.
You know what the funniest thing is? I was sitting here going through. I had just like all these comments in a row about, Mark is unoriginal. Mark just copies everybody else. And I was like, damn, you mean everybody else has got a voodoo doll? And then I thought, well, Brian's got one. So I guess I copied Brian. But your content isn't original.
You were first, my man.
And this is on a video that I went through because I found out something really interesting. I've been saying that Mike McCarthy has been trying to replicate the 2010 Green Bay Packers team. I said they had like 4 really good receivers, Donald Driver, who was older, and Greg Jennings, and Jordy Nelson and things. They didn't have a great running back. Their leading running back only had 780 yards. Aaron Rodgers was the second leading running back runner with 356 yards. And John Kuhn, I think, only had like 250. And they had a great defense. They were the number 2 scoring defense, number 4 yardage. What's interesting is because people are like, when I say that this is like the Cowboys, they're like, you can't compare Dak Prescott to Aaron Rodgers. Well, I can definitely compare him that year because Aaron Rodgers had 28 TDs and 11 interceptions. It wasn't
Exactly.
Aaron Rodgers slinging the ball all over the place that made that team great. I got to remember, I got to look up to the cameras up here. I moved my spot because we actually got some furniture up here. We got the couches and the boxes, and you had to assemble it. But it's getting to be finished up in here. It's so exciting. And so I literally 20 minutes before the stream started moving everything, and that's when I found out my computer crashed. But here's the thing that's interesting about that team. That team was 3-5 on the road. Let me say that again. 3-5 on the road. They lost in Atlanta. They lost at the Bears. And here's where it's crazy. They were the 6th seed in the playoffs. Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
Playoffs.
The lowest seed in the NFC. They had to go to Philadelphia, and they won. Then they had to go to Atlanta, a team they lost to on the road, and they won. And then the NFC Championship game was against the Bears, another team that they lost to on the road, that they won on the road on the way to playing in Dallas against the Pittsburgh Steelers. So when you say, the Cowboys can't win on the road, that was a team that only won 3 games on the road, that won 4 on the road, got hot at the right time, and won the Super Bowl.
That's all it's about.
That's all that it's about. And so I'm sitting here trying to understand where somebody's saying that I'm just copying somebody else. I've been talking about the Cowboys, the parallels from them all season long. I guess I'm copying
watching
myself.
the same game, so there's only so much we could talk about. There's the same the subject, the same things that are going on. Everybody could talk about. So
This is
I don't
true.
know what you mean by. I don't know what you mean by copying. You could look at a game and see it a few different ways, but the bottom line is Mozzie Smith's 293 pounds as opposed to 330 when they drafted him. Fumble. Wow. So
That's a game changer.
It is
That
what it
game
is.
over.
You don't like it, you keep moving. That's how I look at it.
And
we had a
that's
great
the thing,
live stream. Yeah.
That's
Keep
the
moving.
thing that
Keep
I don't
moving.
understand is if you don't. So many people say, "Man, you suck," and your content's not good. Then
Not
why are
that
you
many.
watching? And why is it
right.
Why is it everything about every word I've said? If you don't
I
like
know
it,
that when I go into Philly 500's chat, and then they see who I am, they just start lighting you up. Mark,
Lightening me up?
Mark they'll just say, Mark just always says negative and this and that. As far as the Eagles, I'm like, that's
what do you expect? I'm supposed to be the cheerleader for them. It's funny because they're always here. Okay, except when they lose. When they lose, they're not.
Well,
here.
they're waiting.
Yeah.
Well, they're waiting for the the other shoe to drop. But David Cowboy said it was Green Bay's defense that year that made the difference.
Okay, right along with Dave. Okay, Mark, quit making up bullshit just because it happens once. What does that mean? It's going to happen this season? It doesn't. But it also lets you know that there are possibilities. Because see, here's the thing that's crazy: something doesn't happen until it does. When the Cowboys started out 3-5, nobody had won their division starting out 3-5, and then the Cowboys did. So guess what? That means it's possible.
Well,
And I'm not going to say
but
that the Cowboys are going to win, 4 games on the road and be Super Bowl champions, but I can look back and say it has happened before with the guy who's running the ship right now. So I don't know how that's making up bullshit.
Yeah.
Right?
Glimmerman says Dak 30 TDs and 7 INTs.
And that leads the NFL in TD passes right now is 30 with Dak Prescott. So, people will say Dak's not that guy. Here's my question. If Dak's not that guy, looking at this year, then who is? Because right now, Pat Mahomes isn't able to put the team on his back right now and carry him to victories, is he?
No. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yep.
Brock Purdy, last I checked, he's lost 4 games too, right? As a starter?
Yeah, he has. He's just had a 4 INT day, too.
Right. Okay. Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Okay, right?
He leads the league, don't
He's with total turnovers, I think, with the fumbles.
he?
He's
Yeah,
up there.
yeah, that's what
How
it
about
was.
Josh Allen? Is
Turnovers,
Josh Allen that dude?
it's team
Right now,
game, people.
I'll be honest, right now, as you're looking, I don't see the whole Peyton Manning and Tom Brady and Drew Brees and
Yeah, no, there's
Matty
not.
Ice like we did. You've got Pat Mahomes, although this year I think he's taken a hit,
Yeah, yeah.
but you don't see the quarterbacks like that right now. Now, maybe C.J. Stroud, maybe he becomes that guy, the next generation dude. But remember all these guys like Kyler Murray that everybody was like, oh my God, he's going to be a game changer. He's going to revolutionize shit. He might get cut too. Deshaun Watson. Remember when people used to say that Dak Prescott is nothing compared to Deshaun Watson?
Now he might be out of a job.
Right. And I don't. I mean, I wouldn't feel bad for him because he's got some money to work with. But are you going to take a chance on that guy right now? I know somebody will because teams are desperate. There's always the Commanders.
Crazy.
So it's kind of crazy, and you start thinking. This is my whole point is that's the hardest position to fill.
Quiz. Quiz. Shots fired.
Twiz, go ahead.
He says Dak relies on his defense. Hurts don't. His defense stinks. Dak's relying on a defense. Eagles Hurts can't rely on his defense because his defense stinks. Now I thought I just find how funny. I wouldn't say the Eagles defense stinks. The Eagles have one of the best defensive lines in the league. So
And I'll say that I'll be honest with you. I think the Eagles have better personnel than the Cowboys do on the offense for Hurts to work with.
yeah, absolutely.
That offensive line is clearly better than our offensive line.
That's. I think
I'm going to say Swift is better than Tony Pollard right now.
Yeah, it's
I'm going to say Dallas Goedert.
The Eagles have the best lines, offense and defense. The fact that you're losing.
So when you say things like that, and our offensive line has been in flux. The last week we don't have Tyron Smith. Terrence Steele is still not back to being 100%. You've had 2 rookie undrafted free agents that started a game when we played against the Cardinals. You've had Zach Martin missing time and still nicked up. So our offensive line, even when it's healthy, isn't as good as what the Eagles put on the field. So, and looking at Jalen Hurts right now, the things he's missing, okay, yeah. Dak is great for the Eagle fans. Wish they had Dak Prescott.
Listen, again, they're both good quarterbacks. So I don't want to go down this rabbit hole. This guy sucks, but like we bring up basically, we bring up Dak's stats. He's got to win this game. He has to win the next 2 games. If he wins the next 2 games, he'll finish 3 years in a row with 12 wins. We'll see if the Eagles win out, Philly D. Philly D's saying Hurts is getting ready to win in back-to-back years. And that would be impressive. But
shout out to Linda. See, Linda, she's an Eagle fan, but she is about the smartest Eagle fan that I've ever talked to. There's no debate about Dak's play or Jalen Hurts' play. They are 2 of the most winningest quarterbacks in the past 2 years. You are responding to narratives. The records show for both, and she is 100% right. Straight up. Loyal Cowboy, what's up? Angelica Baron.
I hear you, Chuck.
What's up, Miss Puppies? Jeffrey Hubbard, Jalen Hurts do suck. Well, we'll see what happens with them. I feel the same way, Lola. Terrible decision. We miss him. We got to let okay. Amari Cooper trade was stupid, okay? It was stupid. It was Jerry Jones.
Stupid.
Yeah, but rehashing that shit, you can't change it. You can't change it, okay? It's done. It's not coming back. Us, belly aching and crying, and we should have. We didn't. We didn't. So we are where we are. Get over it. Interception. 20, 15, 10, 5, pick 6.
That's my defense. That's my defense.
Damn.
Oh man.
Now we're respectful to Eagles and their fans. No,
What's up, Matt Batten? How are you, buddy?
get rid of Zeke because of money and performance.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know that Zeke changes the offense that much. Do you think he changes the offense that much?
No, I do not.
I don't think he really does. I don't think he really moves that needle.
Glimmerman says Edoga looks so
Matt,
bad.
I'm
Did you
doing
see
good,
the
man.
play? He looked at Chubb and then ran away. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. Edoga looked at Chubb, Bradley Chubb, and then went to double team inside and let Chubb go unblocked to Dak Prescott. That's
Man,
that's that's an issue.
damn.
What?
Angelica said the puppies are doing great.
Puppy.
We love it when the puppies are doing great.
I got the Cowboys and an
I got the
upset
Cardinals and
Sunday.
upset Sunday.
Cardinals, yeah. Well, MJ Johnson, Kyler Murray's going to have to play for that to happen. He's missed back-to-back days in practice and may not make the plane trip.
Oh,
So
shit.
yeah,
Another one of the overpaid.
yeah. So, Dallas Cowboys game time. What's your thoughts about Eagles sidelines on Nick Sirianni arguing at the coaching staff? Listen, we touched on it. All is not well at Eagleville. Twiz could, Philly D can paint a picture, about winning, but there's the problems with the Eagles are real deep, and they're not good enough to go on a run this year. Sorry, Twiz, they're just not. That defense will not allow it. That's just my opinion.
Yeah,
of course,
what he said.
but I just don't think that. Sorry, Logan. I know you guys are holding out hope. You may win a division, but you're not getting a 1 seed, and I just think that it may be a one and done situation depending on who you play in the first round. So we shall see. We're both in, so it's about getting healthy and playing well. So let's just go from there. Elena, no, Hertz is not leading in INTs. No, I mean in turnovers, fumbles / INTs. Hey, how are you doing tonight, Philly D? He's doing good. He's about ready to win a division, he thinks. Brad Harris says turds are one and done. Oh, shoot. That's funny.
Well, we'll see.
I see E-girls imploding, maybe not quicker than us. So, yeah, we got to fix the turnover. We'll be fine. It's not about the turnovers, Twiz. Your defensive secondary can't stop anybody. That's the problem. Yeah, 49ers are the 1 seed. Brian got all the cockroaches. Yeah, Lola. They're all good people in here, though. I don't get too many rude Eagle fans.
Yeah, it looks like this is going to be a snooze fest tonight.
Yeah, it might be a halftime and handshakes at halftime. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. You like my laugh, Rhonda?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, how was the food? How was the bite of food you had?
Oh, my God. Okay, so I spent more time this afternoon. Okay, I got a big aluminum pot that I use for doing shrimp boils or crab boils, right? Or seafood boil, because we had crab legs and shrimp and sausage and corn and potatoes, all that stuff in there. And my wife says, I don't want that on the stove because it might scratch. It's a glass top one. I'm like, it's not going to hurt that. I've got a couple of those burners at home. I don't have one down here. And so I'm going around trying to find a turkey fryer. And everybody's sold out because it's the holidays. So I finally found one that's all the way in Stanton. So I spent about 2 hours trying to find one so I could cook that outside. So I spent that time there. But, man, it was good. It was good. Oh, my God, it was good. I threw down a couple of crab legs and a couple of shrimp and an ear of corn before I came back. It probably got butter dripping off my face right now, but it was good.
Spice Run? Yeah, you got people hungry. More people are salivating over
Well, I
here.
tell you what, I'm going to put up a short on YouTube of the food. And I'm just curious if anybody would actually be interested in actually coming to the Red Brick House and having Mark Holmes just cook for you for a weekend. I'm just curious if anybody would actually want to
How
do
much
that.
would something like that cost?
Well, it depends on what I'm cooking you. Are we cooking, hamburgers and hot dog, hamburgers
Well,
and
no,
glizzies? Or are we
nobody's
doing
coming for hamburgers and hot dogs. You got to come up
I
with
don't
something,
know. I don't know.
something to think about.
Oh, I have a double live. Oh, you know what? Okay. So let me look at the. I didn't realize that. Sometimes on this computer it does that. Don't ask me why.
Dude scares me. He's too small, Mr. Glock.
So what do
Deuce.
you?
He's not
So
playing.
back to what you were telling me about Mozzie.
Mozzie. Yeah.
How do you feel? What do you think the reason behind that is?
Well, that's the unknown. That's the mystery. The coaching staff isn't coming out saying, "Yeah, we told him." I can't believe they told him to. From what I'm gathering, they didn't tell him to lose the weight.
Oh, Donnie, I'll definitely do those.
So, how do you feel if they told him? If they didn't tell him to lose the weight and he's just losing weight, then that's an issue.
That's a scary. No, you don't just drop weight like that unless you're trying. I mean, losing 40 pounds.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Now you could say Queen Bella's in the house. What's up, Queen?
She's going to the game.
Queen's going. Oh shit.
Well, we were talking about it, and I want to go, but it'd have to be a 1:00 game. I got a 3-hour drive and a 3-hour drive back. Not to mention, I got to be back to work that Monday, so it's kind of rough for me if it's a 4 or even a night game. So that was why I was hoping it would be a 1:00.
I was gonna say if you
but I got to go back to work.
if you didn't have to go to work the next day, I'd say
I know that.
Come stay at
but
my
I have
house,
to.
man.
That's the first day back after 2 weeks, so it is what it is. Love to meet you, Mark Holmes. You're a great guy. Matt.
Appreciate that.
If he didn't lose his strength, might not be too bad. Coyote, he's strong, but strength isn't it. Sometimes, like Mark says, you just got to be a trash can full of dirt. You need to be heavy so you can't move. So he is not replacing Hankins.
No, not. But see, it might be that they're looking to make him a tackle at 293. We're making you a defensive tackle. Hey, G.
Yeah, that's a 3-tech, not a 1-tech.
That's what I'm saying. Right. You're making him a tackle. Okay, I'm sorry. Forgive me. In my mind, I still am stuck in 1985, where you're a nose tackle. Okay, you're a one technique. Okay, that's when we used to call it a 50 defense and things like that. So forgive me, my old terminology. I'm still saying Division 1 AA and things. The Atkins Ice will do that in 14 days, but for a guy who's been 330, 340 to go down to lose 40 pounds, that's a lot. That changes what you do. Where you're used to being able to have that weight and that anchor, now you're lighter and quicker, but you can get blown off the ball a lot easier. You can move faster. Mark, maybe Lions could run over the Cowboys defense. Maybe, but, Miami only got 91 yards on the defense. That's the thing that's lost in this game. Everybody thinks
that
we
super chat there, Mark. You had one prior to this.
I got Hey G, and I got Blake.
Okay.
What's up, Blake Byer? Mark, will you ever have Philly 500 at your house? Well, Blake, believe it or not, okay, Philly 500 he's out on the West Coast. Yeah. Okay, I hope I didn't let the cat out of the bag and people don't know that. But he's going to be coming. He's from the East Coast. He's supposed to be coming back to the East Coast this summer. And I said, buddy, I have an invitation for you and your family to come over to Red Brick House for a weekend. And he said, I would love to. So I don't know if that's going to be the case. Could you imagine if we had Philly 500 here and I'm cooking the meats? Mark Holmes, I got the meats. That shit would be gold. But he's good people.
Yeah, well,
Mark, they say Mozzie's weight is 337. That's what it was when he was drafted, but according to Brian Brodus, they're saying he's down under 300.
Check it out, people. He's at 293 because Brian was looking at him on tape and noticed. Brian Brodus is a big boy. He noticed that he looked a little light, just how he was getting kind of moved off the ball.
Mozzie, your ass isn't quite as big as it used to be.
That's what he said. And so he went into the Star, talked to a couple of people, and somebody told him that it's 293. So, but it's yet to be determined whether they want him at that weight, which would be stupid. But who knows? They also were the same people that kept fluctuating a Crawford. You remember Crawford?
Oh
He would
man,
play end, he would play inside, he would play and
I got actually a lot of crap about Tyron Crawford. 2 years before his career ended, I said the Cowboys need to let go of Tyron Crawford. And people beat me down. No, he does the dirty work, man. He'll play defensive end. He'll play defensive tackle. It's like, yeah, he does. But the thing is you're not doing any of them great. Get me a defensive end that can really
Rhonda
rush the
loved
quarterback. Or get me a defensive tackle. Don't give me a guy that's kind of a tweener. You need... And lo and behold, those last 2 years, he was stealing money. Shout out to Rhonda, lovely Sparks, proud tailgate member. And when I get home, Rhonda, I'll be getting your rack together. Pause. I'll be getting your shot glass rack. Oh, and
together.
hey, G, it's probably just water. I wish I were actually home today because the new shot glasses have arrived. The new Here we go shot glasses are here. So if you're a tailgate member like Rhonda Lovely Sparks and a lot of the great fans that are in here, you will be getting another shot glass to add to your collection. And I think some of y'all probably have 6 or 7 different shot glasses. So, yay! In fact, I don't even think I have all of them myself. So you have a collection that even I don't even have. Love to troll Mark, but it's all love, no hate. Oh, man, believe me. And that's the way, Logan, that's the way it should be, is that this is just, it's football. That's what makes football great, is to be able to talk some trash and, pound your chest when your team is doing good and,
exactly.
console each other when it's not.
What's up, Thomas Garrett?
You don't care who wins on Saturday? You must not be a Cowboy or a Lion fan. Thomas Garrett is going to be at the live at the tailgate next week. VZP, what's up, VZP? VZP needs to come to the East Coast and come to the Red Brick House. And Angelica, hey, Angelica, I'm getting a porch swing. Or actually, the porch swing is here. I've got to put an extra
Blue Virus. I would love
put
to
an extra
have Mark
beam
do
up there.
3 plaques for me.
Blue Virus?
I need to get a hold of him. Yeah.
Blue Virus. Well,
yeah, Cowboys Mark 94 at
Yeah,
right, Mark?
Yeah, I think
Pretty sad that I know your Gmail.
I think he has my phone number. Blue Virus. Text me or email me, Blue Virus.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh wow. The ball is just like the balls are just falling all over the place.
Pause. I think the ground caused that one, but they're giving it to them.
We're gonna have a porch swing out front there. We're gonna make it a whole nice little setting area. In fact, I might get a barrel and put a checkerboard on top of it, so it can be
now,
old
when
school.
you're out there, on a daily basis, how often do people stop by?
Oh my God, man!
Is that good or bad?
People slow down and they roll down the window and say, "Oh, it's so nice."
I got to get back to Rock too. He tried to call me, but he didn't leave a message. So to me, it must not have been that important.
Well,
yes,
I tell you what happened was, okay. So there's Waynesboro.com, and the guy's real cool. He's been here 3 or 4 times and stuff, and takes pictures. He took a picture of me putting up the shutters outside. And somebody had said to him, it looks like a Norman Rockwell painting. And so he Rockwellized it. And it actually is really cool. I'm like, honey, we need to download that and make that a print. But every time he does, we start getting more and more people that go past and they slow up. And if I'm outside, they'll roll down the window and say, "Oh, we love the house." Balls all over the place. Oh, we're gonna have fun. Bella's gonna be at the tailgate. Oh, it's gonna be a laugh fest. Oh, Lordy. Now, we lost last year, so Bella wasn't too happy when it was over. Maybe the Cowboys get a blowout, and we'll see what Queen does. Pause.
Wow.
This game is like a free-for-all.
It is. It's a shit show. Hey, we're in the second quarter with 12 minutes to go, so it's flying by. Yeah, I haven't talked to Rock for like a month. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I
hope he's well.
Hope he's fine.
Quarterback with a side order of butt plugs? Oh, my God.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I need a little
Mark,
deck.
what's the best way to email you? Cowboysmark94 at Gmail. Cowboysmark94 at. I tell you what, I'll pin it.
Yeah, mine's easy. Mine's just Gametime Bryan at gmail.com. Donnie Brownlow. Hey, Mark, for you, you have any a Texas Stadium turf? I do, Donnie, if that means anything. I have two different sets of turf from two different fields.
I have.
So I
I
have the
I I get the
old
old.
one, and then I have one. It's in. You can't see it now, but it's in a plaque in a star pattern, like a star. It's
I've
kind of
got
neat.
something that's okay. So just before the new stadium opened, I had already gotten a stone there, and I wanted to see the stone, but they still had the fences up, and they wouldn't let you get up there to see it. So we were there actually during OTAs because Tracy had to do a photo shoot with DeMarcus Ware. And while we were there, we went over to the old stadium, and it was fenced off, right? You know, me being me, I hopped the fence. And I'm over there, and on the ground are pieces of Cowboys Stadium signs that have fallen
Oh,
and broke on the ground.
wow.
And so I'm picking them up. My wife's like, "What are you doing? That's trash." I'm like, "Are you
Mm-mm,
kidding me? These are these
mm-mm.
are letters that they're broken." So I've got pieces. I still have other pieces of it. I framed. I built a frame for one. Gave to my dad. Michael has one. I got one down in the man cave and stuff. So
That's
yeah.
cool.
Oh, it's
I
like
know.
that's. And I got a picture of me holding the pieces at the stadium before they imploded the sucker.
Oh, okay, cool.
Matt, how are you? I'm good. North of the border. Hey, Mark, glad to see you made it live. Yeah, I was debating. I was like, it's the Browns and the Jets. I'm like,
You always do the Thursday game. So the one time I do a thumbnail and do a Thursday game, you're
yeah,
like,
okay.
ah,
All right, but how long you been married, bro?
longer than you. 97.
97? Okay.
2007, 2017. So it'll be
Well, if I
30
count both
years. And two,
marriages, I got you beat.
yeah, I know. I know.
Okay. All right. So, you know the
So
thing
what's
of,
that, 26 years?
oh,
Yeah,
shit.
26 years.
Well, how old is Michael? So, shit. I was separated and divorced for a few. Okay. Anyway, regardless, it's a life sentence for both of us. Okay.
No, I don't
If
care. I
you
was just
had,
laughing.
if
You've
you're,
been
if
reaching
you
out to me.
had
I'm off
people,
finally, and now you
if
don't
you
want to
had
do it.
people that were coming to your house for the first time and staying, and you
She's
said,
been there.
what?
The one.
Not Marvine and her
Oh,
boyfriend.
Marvin. Okay.
Okay.
You're
So
gonna play spades, aren't you?
yeah, that's exactly what they want to do. Is they want to play
All right.
spades. You know, we're
All
black.
right.
We got to play spades. It's the law.
We play spades. What does it have
You
to do
play
about being
spades?
black? Yeah.
Oh shit! You know, I always thought you were like an honorary black person.
Come on, bro.
Oh, man, that's all we did at JMU, man, was playing spades, man. And I tell you what, you didn't want to play spades with Charles Haley. That
Yeah,
shit get
right.
cutthroat, man. Okay,
Dirty Sanchez. Hey, well, at least it's football. That's what people don't forget.
that
That's what people are just trying to hurry up and get to the playoffs. When
well,
it's over,
this is the last
it's
Thursday
over.
night game. There are no
Yeah.
more Thursday night games,
Right.
y'all. And in
So,
fact, I'll be at the Commanders game for the Cowboys. So Saturday's my last live stream of the Cowboys to playoffs.
playoffs.
So that's crazy. But I tell you what, I hope that we can get a signal at FedEx because having Queen there, going to have Thomas Garrett there. If you can make it there and stuff, I got my buddy from Strasburg who's got a crazy Dallas Cowboys car that he's got decorated that looks incredible.
Oh, that's cool.
E2 Blue's going to be there. DMV, the chef's going to be there. We're going to have a ball. We're going to have a ball. I just hope the weather is decent, but it probably won't be. And then there's help me. I'm sorry. There's
Stacy.
Raylan's review, and she's been on our tailgates too. Shout out to Raylan's review.
Matter of fact, we got our items mixed up.
Or
That's-
no, I got some items mixed up because I'm an
Hey,
idiot.
it's all good. Mark lost money on that one. Oh, shit.
VZP.
Nah.
Here, you know I'm an idiot, right? So today it finally stopped raining after yesterday. I was putting up the shutters. So I found out something. When I ordered the hardware for the shutters, it was a 10 pack. And I thought that was enough for
I didn't
10
think so,
doors.
Elena.
But it's actually only 10 hinges. So I'm 2 hinges short. So I've got 5 of the shutters up top. And he got it. Wow. Should have been
Nice.
interception, and it goes in his
Yes.
hands. All right, so we've talked about being married and a life sentence. We've talked about the red brick house and making it a bed and dinner. We've talked about shutters. We've talked about Mozzie Smith ass being light. How about
Well,
Micah
listen.
Parsons?
You want to go with Parsons next?
A lot of people begin to say that he's a crybaby, whiny little bitch. I'm summarizing that.
I wouldn't say that. but
I'm
what I would
not
is-
saying. Okay, let me be clear here, Micah. I'm not saying that. You are speaking the truth that you are not treated the same as you should be. That it is definitely unfair. Other people, other teams, and all that want to just go ahead and say you're being a whiny little bitch. Shut up and take it.
Well, number one, I told you before this got out of hand, I didn't really care for the in-season podcast. Hey, listen, I don't care what you do, but when you're doing instant reaction after each game, this is what's going to happen.
Especially Monday.
Yeah, and you're coming out and you're saying, well, he just had something again yesterday, which him and Debo are going at it now because he's ran his mouth about Brock Purdy. You know, Micah, whether you're right or not, that doesn't mean nothing. He had a conversation, which was kind of surprising. 'cause
Washington game.
Yeah, like talking to Mark. You met Micah, didn't you, at the
Yeah.
autograph signing? And he didn't say 2 words. I understand he was a rookie, right? But he didn't seem like a very outgoing. He's more of an introvert type guy. Yet he tells Michael Irvin that he wants to be. He's going to be just like him. He's going to win Super Bowls, which we love. But then he's also going to be a media guy, and but the problem is Michael wasn't that way until he retired. I mean, Michael Irvin wasn't that way until he retired. Micah is dealing with this, and he's creating an issue because he's complaining about the holding. We all see it. We all see he's being held. But obviously, the officials are taking offense to him calling them out. That's the only thing that makes sense, right? One official even told him, you weren't going to get there anyway.
Right. And that's where I'm kind of like, it doesn't matter if you couldn't get there or not. That's
Right.
not the way the rules are. If that's the case, if there's pass interference on that side and the ball went over here, how is it that, the ball wasn't going to you? So
And
we're not going
again,
to call
I
it?
don't want
No,
to
man.
silence Micah Parsons. Don't get me wrong, but having a show is different from saying it in a locker room. Because if you say it in a locker room about the officials, they can fine you. I'm surprised they're not trying to fine him now. But
That's what I'm really surprised because
He needs to be
he's
quiet.
getting
It's not
close to the
helping him.
border of them, kind of saying, okay, enough of this shit.
yeah, just go to the front office and tell them to write letters every Monday to the league office saying, and with tape saying, this is a hold, this is a hold, this is a hold. That's the best thing you could do. It's a lot, it's work, but it'll get back to the officials and they'll start getting penalized if you continually show
Well,
that they're
the
effing
thing
up
is
the calls.
him speaking up about it, it certainly ain't changing it. It certainly ain't changing it at all. And everybody now, and the NFL does not like, controversy or anything like that.
No.
They don't like that. So I can't see them turning around and saying, okay, you need to pacify him. If anything, they're going to say, send a message.
And
Until you
I don't
shut
like
the F
that,
up,
but
you ain't getting those
listen,
calls.
they'll never admit it, but you don't think they're saying, we're tired of being brought up.
Of course they are.
Yeah, that's what's going on, people. And it's nothing more than that. That's it. So I just think Micah just needs to zip it. And again, it is what it is when these players are allowed to have their podcasts in the middle of the season. It is what it is. I don't think ultimately it's going to change this year. So, is what it is. I mean, not much that's going to happen. So, But did you? I wanted to talk about. Where is my? There it is. I'm getting
You
there.
got a list?
Well, I had a list
I need to make a
earlier.
list.
Um, well, right now we got Tyron Smith. He's 50-50 to play. I think he actually may play.
Well, he's
Hankins,
looking at it
another
and saying that's
touchdown.
about $750,000 if I play. Okay.
Yeah. Hankins is 50-50. There's no way Hankins is playing. No way in heck. He shouldn't play. Yeah, he has a high ankle sprain. If I play on a high ankle sprain, it's one thing. If you're 300 he says 330, I would say he's heavier than that. Uh, high ankle sprain, he's not playing. And I don't want him to play. I want him to be healthy for the playoffs. And Gilmore is good to go. He's got a rib issue. I think he's got a probably a rib cartilage type of issue, is what I'm guessing. I can't imagine he's playing with a broken rib, but you know. But what's your thought on the Rashawn Evans being cut, knowing that we are thin at linebacker? What's your thought with that?
He just wasn't working out. If we were that thin, he's got 4 solo tackles in the season.
And he
They were
doesn't
just
really do. He doesn't play special teams well.
they just looked at that
So,
and said, "Here's an easy way to get out on this one."
well, what they're doing, from what I gather, is based on based on this last game, Damone Clark from the Buffalo game to the Miami game. Damone Clark was in on 92% of the plays in Buffalo, down to 67% in Miami, and Marquise Bell was 75% in Buffalo, down to 46% of the time playing linebacker against Miami. What they're doing is, I don't know why it took so long, Mark, but they're bringing Donovan Wilson up in the box like he did last year,
Yeah.
which brought him to the Pro Bowl. He's more of a stronger guy, can
Yeah.
hold the point of attack, and
He's more like a Jamal Adams.
yes, and that's what they're going to do going forward. Still playing the other guys some, but not as much. Marquise Bell is 220 pounds wet. He can't play the linebacker down in and down out. So, and as far as Damone Clark is not having the best. His instincts aren't the best. He's
It's
missing
only his second
gaps.
year, and last year,
I know.
remember,
I'm
he
not
didn't.
giving up on
You
him,
know,
but
he started playing in the middle of the season. He didn't have training
yeah.
camp, so he really doesn't have that much experience yet. On
I
that team.
blame the front office. I blame yeah, because we went into the season, Mark, with Tyron Smith and Leighton Vander Esch. Okay, and both of them are gone. Or I mean, both of them have missed time, and Leighton's gone. I blame the team for not.
But
Now they
here's the
did go
problem,
get
though.
Overshown. I understand, but he wasn't.
Here's the problem, though,
expected to
Brian.
start.
You can't, as much as you want to go through and just say we're going to get Pro Bowlers at every position.
Yeah, I know.
There's, I mean, who could you have got? I mean, maybe instead of
But what I
drafting
didn't
Mozzie,
understand
maybe you
was-
draft a tackle in the first round. Okay,
Well, what I didn't understand was when it came to the linebackers, and I do want to talk about the tackles next, but uh, they exposed a lot of our young linebackers coming out of camp.
Yeah.
And they all got picked up. That's the thing I couldn't understand. We're talking after the Overshown injury. So
Right.
it was kind of like, what are we doing? We're literally paper thin at linebacker. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just ridiculous. But another interesting set of new. Now that we got the Mozzie thing, okay. Now I'm not giving up on Mozzie. I think he's going to develop into a really good player. But instant first round, we're not getting it.
No.
And Londo Wells, our tight ends coach, and Mike McCarthy, it has come out yesterday that they were super, super high
They were
on-
super high, is right. No.
on Sam Laporta. They
Uh-huh.
wanted to draft him in the first round.
Okay.
Now, Sam Laporta, we're going to see Sam Laporta. He is a tight end for the Detroit Lions who's got 9 touchdown passes already. He's a hell of a rookie. I ask you guys, knowing what we know from Mozzie and knowing what we know that Schoonmaker hasn't done much. He hasn't. If you go with Laporta in the first round and you go with an offensive tackle in the second round, that might have been a better way to go. It's just, I understand it's revisionist history, and But I didn't even think Laporta. Could you imagine having Laporta
Oh man.
and Jake Ferguson
Hmm.
as our 1-2 tight end duo? That
Yeah.
would be scary. So
But
we all may have
the
thought that was
draft
a
is
reach.
the draft is a crapshoot, though.
It is a crapshoot, but we don't mess around with first round picks, and I was and they kind of exposed Will. They kind of hung Will McClay out there with that video because
Hmm.
you saw Will McClay saying, "Well, we've been taking offensive tackle at this position in recent years.
Hmm.
We haven't had a guy of Mozzie's caliber at this point in the draft in since Russell Maryland. Now,
Hmm.
not that he was comparing him to Russell Maryland, but basically at that pick, wherever they picked 27th or whatever, they haven't. He was the highest rated defensive tackle in
Hmm.
years. So they went that direction. Now we're looking at it. Maybe we should have went in another direction. It's a shame that we can't get anything out of him in our first year
Yeah.
because that's really hurting us right now with Hankins being out. It just
Yeah. But
is.
on the flip side of it, though, look at it. It may be that it's a 2-year process for our rookies.
Yeah.
He didn't necessarily have to come in and be plugged in as a starter like Jalen Carter did.
Yeah.
The Eagles had an
But
immediate need.
yeah.
They got rid of what's his name with San Francisco,
Yeah, Hargrave.
Hargrave, and so he
Yeah.
had to come in. Now he was definitely a stud, but you look at how our second-year players have developed from last year's draft class. You're actually looking at night and day difference, and maybe that's the case next year. That the guys we get, that Schoonmaker does a Jake Ferguson leap next year. Maybe Mozzie
I hope
Smith,
so.
figures out what weight he actually is going to be, and we get that together right there too. I'm not ready to give up on him just yet.
Yeah. I mean, I hear you. I do. I mean, um, I'm not giving up on them, but right now it just seems like we're just real thin at the linebacker spot. But now that they're putting Dono back in the box,
Hmm.
I think that'll be good. So, yeah,
Let's hope
Will was
so.
right. That's why they're transforming Mozzie.
Yeah,
Uh,
and it may be that Mozzie becomes, your heavier tackle, because we know he has strength, okay, but they're trying to speed him up. And as Dan Quinn always likes to say, he likes guys that are fast and physical.
yeah,
And that may be the case that we are.
yeah, and I think
He's
he's
a
going to be good.
reclamation project for us. Don't ask me if that was the right move or not. We can always debate that, but it's easy after the fact. It's kind of like when people. It drives me crazy because everybody is a film breakdown guy now, and you take a snapshot. Somebody took a snapshot of Dak, and they said that this is when Chubb was breathing down on him. They said, "Oh, over here in the flat, he could have hit this guy." You got Nick Chubb is breathing down on you untouched. And what people don't seem to realize is that's how much time you got to find somebody and get rid of the ball. And if you can't set and you kind of doop it up there, then it's a pick six. But it's easy to look back and say, well, damn,
Yeah,
look at this guy
Wallace
over here
over
wide
there.
open. Let's see you do that,
Yeah,
mother.
yeah, absolutely.
Mark,
I,
let the
I'm,
toe top. Let the toe talk. What's the toe talk, Brian? Brian, are you ready for next week, Brian? That's all I want to know.
yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, could you tap her, please? She's on. She's making an appearance. Uh,
So tell
what
me
are we
about the.
talking about? The toe tap. What are we talking
That's
about?
what I'm trying to understand. The toe tap or toe
It's
talk.
not me. He's probably talking about another Brian.
I'm talking Brian Harding, the
Yeah.
Commanders fan.
Uh,
He's still wearing the Commanders logo. I just want to know if he's ready for next week.
left hand. Where's what's his name? I haven't seen him in a while. The Commander fan.
Brian, he's right here.
No. The dude, Nick Caps.
Oh, Nick, I have not seen him yet.
Nick Caps.
He pops in from time to time, but I think he's checked
you
out.
sat me. Yeah, you sat me next to him at the game. He was nice.
Yeah, he's real
We
good.
were
people.
kicking that ass out, so he was gonna be nice. So free toes tonight. Yeah. It's getting freaky in there.
Dale, how you doing?
I just got to make sure you got clean feet. That's all. You
We're
gotta
having
have some
fun in
clean
here.
feet.
All right, Brian. Free Free toes tonight? Oh, Lordy. Bella's a freak. Okay.
Guy has some clean feet. I don't want no dirty feet,
Oh,
girl.
boy. Jeff Lee says hello. 27 to
What's
7.
up,
Damn.
Jeff Lee?
This is an ass kicking right now.
Well, yeah, it's 27 to 7 with less than
3:47
4
left.
minutes to go. Are we calling it at halftime or what?
I could. This is,
That's up to you. You were telling me you were probably going to half. So
yeah, that's what I told my people downstairs. I'll see if they're starting a game. If they're already started a game, then I can say, okay, let me know when you're done, and I'll go until that point.
Billy D, not sure. I think it's still up in the air. I'd like to see him at least get a game to shake off some rust. Yeah.
Oh, I got
Twiz is,
yeah. Oh, I got my toes out.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what they were talking about. Yeah, I got no shoes on. Yeah, that's it. I got socks on. You know, inside the red brick house, the floors are finished. There's no nails sticking up in the house
Yeah,
and
right.
things. Okay,
They're gonna bleed out.
no, we're not bleeding out. In fact, this place is actually looking really, really good. People come up here now, and it's like, wow, this is the wow room now. As we're getting the cabinetry, I need to close my cabinet door behind me, and I got to take care of my drawers.
Brian,
Pause.
give Mark the "Here We Go" rap song so he can play it. I think Mark has the "Here We Go."
Oh, Lordy. What I want to know is, since you've been off this week, you've had some extra time. Have you done your voodoo studies?
I have not. I got to get to that. I got to get to
Bro,
that.
the time's getting short, man.
I know. I know. I gotta
We
get
got
to
two
the
regular
voodoo
season
side.
games, and then we got playoffs, and we can't F around.
All right. So what am I doing? Just like, do you want me to do? Like maybe I'll record something where I'm doing it on camera, and we'll
Pause.
we'll,
Okay. Pause.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Bow,
are we
chicka, bow.
are we just doing Cowboy success, or are we doing Cowboy success and
Oh, I'd like to see
Eagle Green and
Eagles
Niners?
and Niners imploding.
Okay, I gotta write this
Spread
down.
spread
That's a lot.
spread the mojo mystic, okay?
The Mystic will root for will give luck to the Cowboys and shit on the Eagles and the 49ers. I
Yeah.
like that.
There you go.
The
Well, that's-
Mystic Sports Report.
we
Oh,
we
shit.
definitely want them to shit on them.
Respected yet? Does this defense have any heart?
No, they suck.
Oh shit!
I've been telling you all season,
Oh
Billy.
wow!
On you. They've shit on
What
you.
happened?
They're back in it.
Don't you hear me? Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter.
This is just-
They shit on you.
This is like
They
weekend
shit on you.
football.
They have
Weekend the
shit on
Bernie's
you.
just threw it.
Don't
Bernie.
you hear me? Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter. It's like they shit on you. Kill them.
Oh my goodness! Did he say they cock it on them?
Hate the style of defense.
The funniest thing about that video clip is he's like,
Hell of a play.
they shit on you. Kill them. And then he
definitely.
just sits up, just nonchalantly. It's like, how do you go from they shit on you to kill them? Okay.
Glimmerman says we need Malika Lepke or someone to open up the game. Dowdle is out this game. Yeah, Rico's out this game. So I say give Lepke the ball again. You know, Mark, I was, Broadus was talking about it. You know, he was reviewing the tape. You know, Lepke, you know, when you carry the ball, you have to have, like a hand on top and a hand at the bottom. When he watched the tape, there was no hand at the bottom, which is why the damn ball fell to the. For whatever reason, he didn't have his bottom hand
Up underneath of it.
So everybody wants to blame. You know, the stat goes to Dak. You know,
Yeah.
that's one of those. Well, the quarterback it's his responsibility. In his responsibility, he put it in the
He
breadbasket.
put it in the belly.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. But in saying that, Lepke did have multiple times where he did make short yardage throughout the game, and I like.
Oh, he was eating it up because we had a bunch of 4th and 1s.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, we've been calling for this for a long time. And it was like, oh,
It was just.
have we been calling for
goof.
this?
I think it's just going to take some reps in practice. Hopefully, they're getting that. We need to get back to relying on our young guys to be successful. I'm excited for him. So just give him the ball. Give him and Tony Pollard the ball. So, Elena, I see you, Brian. We winning. No voodoo. Hoodoo going to help them boys. No, I wasn't going to do that, but Mark's asking for it, so we'll have to
Man,
see.
listen, we need as much as we can.
Hunter
We
Lepke
need
was
every
great
bit we can
until
get.
the fumble. Yeah, Matt, he was. He'll be fine. He's a young player. Brian Harding. Tobu. Tobu Sports
Oh,
Report.
Lordy.
He's
Tobu.
into the toes, man.
I'm serious, man. Y'all some freaks up in here.
A freak without warning. That was pretty funny, Brian. Brian B. It's spelled adultery. It's like it's just giving the Tommy Cutlets hand. Gina
Boy, talk about
Dallas.
being a flash in the pan.
Oh yeah, he got cut. That's why his agent wanted the 20 grand instead of 10. He's like, this shit's gonna end quick. Let's get an extra 10 G's.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny because I had somebody I work with. Her last name was DeVito, and her husband's a big Giants fan. They were trying to get the DeVito jerseys, like the original Giant Blue. You couldn't find them. They were all sold out. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Mr. Glock, Philly is right. LOL. No voodoo here. All right, nothing to worry about then. Coyote, you'll still fighting a good fight. I see. The
Well,
peeping
I know
toe.
you've got. Are you guys doing your stream tomorrow? Because it's game day is Saturday.
Yeah. Well, Phil is sick, so I got to talk to Phil. If not, I'll have to do something. I guess. He's real sick again. So
Oh, sorry to hear that.
yeah, he's been battling it. So yeah, well, that reminds me, I'll have to text him. So the game is Saturday. I already have the stream up. I'll be streaming the game. But we'll see. I'll text him now.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Okay. Okay. Well, let me know. Maybe we could, because I've got my stream, of course, at 9:00. If he's sick and can't do it, maybe we can combine them and go through and preview the second to the last game of the season.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can't believe we're there.
I know
already.
this year has flown by. But I don't know. I have a weird feeling it's going to end. It's not. It's going to be a good run. It's not. I don't have that. I just feel like it's going to be a good run this year. There's no real dominant team.
No, that's what everybody's got a
The
flaw.
Niners just got embarrassed at home against the Ravens, who were written off just a few games prior. So now all of a sudden the Ravens are a juggernaut.
The turnover that has happened. I mean, just think about where the Eagles were 4 weeks ago. Think about where the Jaguars were 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay?
Yes.
Heck, think where Russell Wilson was about 2 weeks ago. Okay? I mean, there's such even Kansas City is now all of a sudden being questioned. That didn't look good. You see how much turf that guy had in his helmet there?
Yeah, that was bad.
Hope that's not When he went down, look at that's face first into the turf.
Yeah. On
That's
the
not
grass
good.
field, people. Everybody's talking about how safe it is. Nah, I'm sure
I tell
it's
you what.
better.
Well, the grass fields. I don't
Wear
know.
and tear is better for you.
The grass is it's almost like golf turf, and it's just really really short. It's not like grass you think of at your
Hey,
house,
Logan.
But I will take that over a turf field anytime.
You played on turf at JMU, correct?
We had what was called OmniTurf.
Yeah.
And I think there's only like 3 college teams that actually still have OmniTurf, which was the precursor to field turf. The only difference of it was the infield was sand instead of chopped tires, the rubber. And so when you slid on that thing, we'd get the strawberries. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's a rug burn. And this is before they had all the stuff. We would take socks, cut off the ends of the socks, and just put them on our arms and on our legs, because you tackle somebody and you slide on that thing, you get that sand in there, that shit burned. It was like sliding on sandpaper. Drained well, so it could be pouring down rain, and it's like the field's still relatively dry, and you're not slipping on it. But it was hell. The shit these guys put their bodies through is unbelievable. Welcome back, Lola, Miss Hot Sauce.
The shot at beating anybody. I agree, David Cowboy. I'm ready for a good run. When you can run the ball and stop the run, have a good chance of winning the playoffs. Agreed. That's the one thing I would say about the Eagles. They can run the ball. I mean, we stopped you. You know, that's the thing. If you got to go on the road, we'll see how well you could do that. It'll be interesting. I have a weird feeling.
There you go, Miss Hot Sauce.
I have a feeling that this division isn't wrapped up just yet. I don't know. I have a weird feeling. Got a feeling, people. But, obviously the Eagles are the favorite to win the division. But no buy in store for either team. So, no buy for the winner of the NFC East.
No.
So you're going on the road. So hopefully they put the Eagles on Monday night this time and follow it up with a road game.
If we get another Monday night game again, wild card, come on. I mean, I know you know why they do that, of course, because it's the Cowboys.
It's the ratings. Here we go. Jesus. This is another touchdown.
Damn.
Wow. Look at that.
That's a great run. That was a great run.
That's a tight end, too.
35-14.
Oh, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. That was a running.
Jerome Ford.
Yeah. Wow. Well, 34-14. And it's handshakes at halftime.
Jeez.
Joe Flacco, baby. Browns looking real good, Gabby. Our linebackers are getting healthy, Rob. Yeah. Eagles linebackers. Do you have any linebackers? I know that
Shaq Leonard
is getting land-basted. Yeah. They were saying how bad his run fits were. The one thing he did well, he didn't do well in last game. He was picking the wrong gap.
I was going to say Seth Joyner kept saying he was constantly.
Oh, is that what he said?
He's constantly hitting the wrong gap.
Yeah,
he's like, the line is doing great, and here he is. He's hitting the wrong gap every time.
So, that's not what Seth Joyner's saying. But, again, it is what it is. I would like to have had him. We could have used him, but he's not what he once was. So I don't think it's really going to have an impact. Whatever you have now is what you have. So.
Wow, Angelica, damn. Foot up Harry left balls, ass with a side order of buddy plugs. Damn. Woo. Okay. All right. We'll be censored for that comment. Jeez. He played well he did get 7 tackles against the Giants. But Seth Joyner was saying that constantly he was hitting the wrong hole. But, hey, what do I know?
Eagles will
I miss Gina. Gina Dallas Diva. Welcome.
Mark, let me see the Philly meltdown, Donnie Brownlow.
Which one?
I don't know.
Let's go to a classic one then.
Pick.
I fire Howie. Fucking fire. Motherfucker! Stupid motherfucker! What an idiot! What an idiot! Dallas has Amari Cooper and Gallup, but we don't need a receiver. Are you kidding me? I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. He's stupid. I fire his ass.
I'd fire his ass.
I'd fire his ass. I mean, Howie's got to be stupid. What are you doing? You just let Dallas take him.
There you go. That's an oldie but goodie that will never get old. Alrighty, 34-14.
Yeah, this game is over, probably.
So just to think that Joe Flacco is gonna have, they're gonna be 11-6 tonight. I'm sorry, 11-5 tonight. He's the fourth option at quarterback. How the hell does that happen?
It is. And yet, I mean, and the Jets didn't want any part of Joe Flacco. That's the funny part, you know? The Jets didn't want him. Because the Jets could have had Joe Flacco. Well, they had him and didn't want
Yeah,
him
they
back.
had him and let him go.
Drop 500 on the game. Thanks, Joe Flacco. I appreciate
So,
you.
Speaking of quarterbacks again, there's the Aaron Rodgers, the gift that keeps giving. You hear him now, he's basically saying that it was the Jets that wouldn't let him play. He wanted to come off of IR and stuff like that.
Really?
I don't know that should they bring him back?
I don't know. I think they're playing better without him.
I mean, they don't have a quarterback. Let's be clear. They don't have a quarterback. But Aaron Rodgers for a minute there, I thought he was kind of changing his narrative with being in New York, but he's still the same selfish guy. I mean, why throw the team under the bus? You had your Achilles torn. You were crazy if you think that you were going to be able to play this season. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Especially with that offensive line that they have. There is no way in hell. It would be 2 plays at most. Oh, I'm sorry, Kiana. I didn't mean. Is it because I yawned, or is it because I'm just that boring? They might get a field goal at least out of this, but they're still so far behind.
Yeah. Yeah. They can't come back against this team.
Oh, I won't say they can't. They probably
not against
can't.
this defense.
I mean,
this defense is going to punish them.
But the way this game has been, the ball bouncing around up in the air, stuff like the pick six and stuff, you never know.
Broad Guy 75 says Rex Ryan would love this chat. Yeah, Rex Ryan he loves feet, so yeah, he would
Lordy,
love that chat.
Well, some Brian Guy said that this has turned into a bondage channel. Don't blame me. Talk to Angelica about her own. Oh boy, she don't play. George Coleman Goodman says, "Guess we'll be 12-5 again." Is that terrible?
Hey, there's a lot. That's what I had him after my second. I started out 12-5 and then went to 13, but I should have stuck on my original. But yeah, I'd say I'll take 3 years in a row of 12-5. It's better than Jason Garrett 3 years of 8-8, or however many friggin' years of 8-8. 12-5 is good. It's all about getting in the playoffs. So,
right.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if we didn't have the Eagles in our division and we were winning division championships, because then 12-5 in most places wins the division.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a hold.
That's a hold. Did they call it?
Yep, they called it.
Yeah, see, Myles Garrett gets it. What's the difference? Oh, wait, Myles Garrett doesn't have a
Podcast.
But maybe he does, but not that I know of. That'll be it.
Oh,
They're going to take the timeout.
they wasted a whole lot of time. I guess they were
Yeah.
just planning on kicking the field goal.
3 seconds left to go.
If you're complaining about 12-5, you need counseling.
Yeah, I don't know why you be complaining about 12.
I'm serious. After going 5-11 3 years in a row and 8-8,
Yep.
I'm okay with 12-5 and in the playoffs. Now I would love to do something in the playoffs. That would be nice.
Flacco scares me if he's in the playoffs. 49ers fan.
Fuck them birds. What you need? Oh, you need a chair. Okay. That's where I kept telling Tracy, we need to buy some chairs for downstairs. And she's like, I don't want kitchen chairs. Okay. So y'all playing Spades now? Okay. I think it's downstairs outside. I think I took it outside from up here. But there's also the desk chair too. Okay. Okay. All right.
Eagles!
Suck. Right into the side of a building. Oh boy, facts Rhonda, no respect. Kiwana right. Okay. Angelica Barone, speak no butt pugs, toes on hairy balls. Oh boy, yeah. You know it's a sucky game when we're talking about hairy balls and toes.
Oh, jeez.
Field goal good for the Jets, 34-17. Browns at the half. Nice
With
cabinets.
all the damn
Thank
toe
you.
and someone wanting to have sex with Pete. I don't know, man. That's what, hey. Whatever floats your boat. Go Birds, Twiz says. Go Birds. Get a room.
So we'll
That's
give
what
you the
Boomer
full
Man
view
said.
there of the room and the couch that we have up here. So I can actually watch games up here now and not have to take all my equipment downstairs.
Cool.
There is actually, we've got a 65-inch that's downstairs on the brick, and my wife's not crazy about having that on there like it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to frame it up around it. And so she can put like a fish tank scene or something or other on there, so it looks like a giant fish tank or something. But I definitely need a bigger one up here than this 43 that's up on here now. But we've got the mantle painted, and it just looks so much different with the plants and stuff up here.
Yeah, I got issues, Philly D.
I've got issues with the Eagles. How about that? Oh, I love it. Very good taste. Pause. Tush push going backwards. Whoa. Hey, Mark, if Philly 500 lost weight, we could call him Philly 250-ish. Oh, man, y'all are wrong. Need more burgundy and gold in that room?
Yeah.
Not.
Up.
You should stream Chuck and the 49ers fan 3 rounds of boxing. Mark, I had to make you feel good to see Cop Hizzle. Actually, I did not see the Cop Hizzle. Did you see Cop Hizzle wearing the tutu?
No, I did not.
Oh my God, I don't know that I want to see that.
Yeah. Look it up. Let's
Oh
see. Yeah.
Lordy. Oh
Let me
God.
see if I can find it.
Wow. That probably will go viral.
Let's see here.
I see reaction. I don't see it.
3 days ago. Post-game reaction. He has to have it on. Let me see here.
Maybe he put it up and showed it and deleted it. Because it's not there.
Let me see if it's part of his reaction, though.
It's 1:28. That's only 1:28 long.
Oh, there it is right there. Here, watch. Here, I'll put it on mine.
In the reaction?
Yeah, watch.
That is this video. I just wanted to say that I'm really proud of the New York Giants' effort today. They played a really good game. They fought hard. And unfortunately, I'm standing here in front of you now in a tutu, getting ready to sing Fly Eagles Fly.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So here we go.
And his daughter is filming it. Oh, Lord. Oh, not the whistle.
Fly, Eagles, fly. On the road to victory. Fight,
There we go.
Eagles, fight.
There it is.
Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit them low, hit them high, and watch our Eagles fight. Fly, Eagles, fly. On the road to victory. EAGLESE.
Well, at least he's a good sport about it, though. You know.
Yeah, I'll give him a thumbs up for that. Way to man up. Okay. I don't know that I'll ever be the same.
Yeah, now that I've seen it, nah.
Staffing is not easy.
Hold. Here, this is. You know, I've never seen a team win a game and it literally seemed like it was a funeral.
God, fumble, and the Giants score, and I'm going, good teams don't do that. Good teams don't do that. It's like we have lost the aura of this team being one of the premier.
This is not us,
league.
Eagle fans.
And they were within a desperation completed pass on that last play of having this game tied against that team.
That team. I can't even say
it was so bad.
That team.
They had to pull the quarterback after one half a play because he was just so afraid out there. And Tyrod Taylor gives them, I guess, a better chance to win. But my God, you're up 20-3 going into the third quarter. You should put that team away. The old Eagle team would have put them away. Maybe the team we saw earlier in the season would have put that team away. Instead, they drag it all the way out, and they need to make big plays like the pass to AJ and the run by Gainwell to stay ahead, to stay afloat.
They won the game, and they're like, yeah, this team. But look at Seth Joyner up there. He's just like,
they're being realistic.
So that's why.
Let me get this.
They're being realistic.
Saying that all year long. And when they lost 3 games in a row, and then they lost to the New York Jets, and you try to make light of these inefficiencies that puts them in situations where they're barely holding on and winning football games, you know, everybody wants you to just say, oh, just, you know, they won though. That's all that matters is they won. No, it's not. You're not beating. You're not beating Detroit playing like this. You're not beating Dallas playing like this. You're certainly not beating San Francisco playing like this. So when you talk about the dream, you know, if you face one of those 3 teams playing the way you played today, that dream, whatever it is, Farzy, will turn into a damn nightmare in no time.
See what I'm talking about? I mean, they're like, we got no chance in hell. But I'm going to say that this NFL season, they can turn that shit around. I maybe not, but it's not far-fetched. Although people may think I'm just crazy.
Agreed. Philly D says Seth speaks the truth. Rob A says Seth is an angry old man. That's kind of the feeling around here. Some people don't want to hear it, so they say that he's an old man. And
well, he's an old man. And guess what? Old people know shit as opposed to your young pups that don't know shit.
Yep.
He's just an angry old man. He don't know shit. Okay. Well, I tell you what. When you can look at this team and literally on a daily basis, there's a new shoe that's dropping that, you know, people are now turning on A.J. Brown saying he's a whiny little bitch, you know, and you got people calling Jalen Hurts Jalen Wentz. That's not the signs of a team that's doing good. And that's not the outside people. That's your people saying that shit.
Yeah, it's not Dallas fans. We just comment on it.
Well, we've been saying that shit all season, that they were overrated.
Well, and they were winning, so it was kind of hard to argue it, you know. It was like, all right, yeah, I would like to be that team that's not playing good, but yet still winning, you know. So shout out to them for doing it, but it's going to come back to get you at some point.
That's the problem. It comes back to you. Damian French, man, I'm good, buddy. I'm good. I'm just chilling here, going to go on for a few more minutes, and then we're going to get out. This game is ass.
Yeah.
35-17. We'll see if the Jets can come out and get another score and get a little bit closer, then we'll keep on rolling with it. But if I hate to say, if Cleveland gets another score, then it's time to roll on out and go hang with my crowd.
Well, I would say go hang with your crowd, man.
Well, they got a game already started, so I got some time. And they're probably gonna have a food coma, so I might end up getting lucky that they only do one game and that I ain't got to play any tonight.
Well,
But
they are picking Miami to win versus the Ravens. We'll see. Listen, if this year is like it's been, Miami will go in and beat the Ravens and shut everybody up who says the Ravens are the best team and they're going to go to the Super Bowl. That's just the way it is this year. It's a week-to-week year. It just is. Bobby Murphy, what's up, my man? It's a week-to-week year.
I remember all this shit. Lola says, I remember when they used to talk shit when Dez used to do that. Yeah.
Gametime Bryan, I got a gift for you, buddy. Nobody has one just like it. It's a one-off. Will this gift you be presenting our team in Philly for sure? Wow, what's that? What is it? I want the gift. We still winning. Dallas still praying we lose some more. We just trying to win. Yeah, it is what it is. Atlanta, at least I ain't praying. I'll root for the Cardinals, but I ain't holding my breath. Maybe Tyrod can beat you the last game of the year. Again, I'm not holding my breath. I just want to stay healthy for these next 2 weeks, not lose anybody, and get ready for the playoffs.
All right, so I have good news. I've got David Hall said him and his wife are going to be going to the tailgate. Jeremy Withers said he's going to be there. He's going to show up for the tailgate. Wants information. Gusto, I love watching the channel. Would love to meet you at the tailgate. We've got Loretta. My son and I watch the show daily and would love to be part of your tailgate. Cool. Ernest Lewis, tailgate. How do I get tickets? Diehard fan. So I got some work to do. Michael, Commander's game. Me and my daughter live in Maryland and will be attending.
What's up, Damian?
So good news. So it sounds like I need to get plenty of chicken wings and stuff and get ready for this thing.
It's time to go to the Restaurant Depot.
No, that'll be Thursday. Okay.
You know what I mean. You know.
I don't want to get
eventually.
we don't look. We don't want to serve bad wings. Okay.
I don't mean today.
Oh shit.
Same here. Stay healthy, team.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
that's-
Angelica
stay
says
healthy.
she's got a nutcracker.
Why do you guys say it like that?
She's got a nutcracker.
I moved a little bit. I just moved to the side.
Ooh, boy. She says she's cracking some nuts. Okay, all right.
Days. Rams.
Oh my God, here we go. Okay, here we go. Flacco is a real quarterback. He's elevating the players around him. Okay.
What's up, dem boy kicks?
Oh boy. Winging it, eh? Who's ready for Cowboys versus Detroit? Them boys kicks, I am. I am definitely ready.
Where are you gonna watch it this week?
I'll be here at the Red Brick House because actually Mike and Gina and her mother are coming down to the house on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's like literally we've got Allie and Marvine and her boyfriend that are here tonight and tomorrow night. And then they check out on Saturday. And then Michael and his family are checking in. So, yeah, we'll have to do the sheets changes and all that stuff. Reload the refrigerator and stuff for the new guests. Oh, boy.
You love it. You love showing
you know
new
I
people
do.
the house.
It's fun. You know, they're downstairs playing cards, having a good time. I kind of love it.
Oh, we turned down to up to the 28-yard line.
All right. Damn. 296 yards passing in the first half against the Jets defense. That's crazy.
Yeah. Joe Flacco looks miserable. Yeah, if you're Colin Kaepernick, how are you feeling now? You know, you were in the Super Bowl against Joe Flacco. You know, you came up a little short. And now he's still playing.
He's still playing.
And Colin can't get a job. Brian, I appreciate you're rational instead of believing some of these knuckleheads and their BS, bro. Bobby, that's how I roll. I mean, I keep it, you know, irrational. That's how it should be. But I know it's not exciting to something, but I don't know. I'm not going to just make up shit.
Here's what you're still wet behind the ears with YouTube. The thing is, no matter what you do, there's always going to be people that say you're an idiot or don't know what you're talking about.
I know.
And you're never going to satisfy it. And I've learned, because I've been one who's been, a Dak
Brees
Prescott
Hall.
fans, and people say I've got Dak Prescott's nuts in my mouth and all this, that.
I get that a lot.
Crazy stuff like that. But it's ridiculous, to be quite honest. But it is what it is. That's all I can say.
What's up, Brian and Mark? What's up, Chris, man? Kiana, I'm happy for both Mark and Tracy having fun and enjoying friends. Yeah, it's nice to see. Brees Hall, man, he can really stop and start. Yeah, Glimmerman, I think Colin spoke out too much early. Yeah, too early. I agree. He's blackballed.
Well, that's what the NFL is. The NFL don't play. It's about protecting the shield.
Damian French says, "Hey, Mark, you doing a Ruben sub for the Detroit game?"
You know what? That's what I should do. And thank you, because I thought about doing a Ruben sub. Did I think about it last week? I can't remember when I was. But I have not done one this year. That is a good idea, because that's an easy one to do.
Oh, you did a Cuban. That's right.
I did the Cuban. It was good.
Now, where do you get the roll when you're down there?
Usually I'll get it like the week before. I did not get
okay.
one this week from them, so I'm going to be kind of screwed.
Either that or have Michael pick it up on the way through.
Nah, because he'll be going straight down 81.
Okay.
So that won't work. It'll be all right.
I'll find a place.
I'll get a couple of regular sized ones and put them together.
Fuzzy nuts to Matt's Mark's hair.
Fuzzy nuts.
I don't know. Brian is great. Keep this chat real. Thanks, Elena. Appreciate it. Wouldn't y'all say this is a must-win against Detroit? A must-win? I would say it's a must, yes. I do think it's a must-win. I think if we lose and that make it that would be 3 games in a row. That would be snapping our 15-game home winning streak on Jimmy Johnson Ring of Honor night. Then I would not be very excited heading into Washington and the playoffs. I'm just keeping it real if we can't win against Detroit. So, well, I don't know what you think, Mark, but I can't.
Arlington police respond to shooting at Parks Mall. Oh, shit. All right, they're moving the ball.
Yeah, I know you know what's up, Bobby. Cowboy need to get focused and not involve rookie players to contribute in our game plan. So you don't want to involve rookie players and not involve rookie players. I like getting the young guys involved.
Me too.
Yeah, I think you need the young blood, especially in the playoffs.
Well, the thing is, you need a good mixture, because what you have to look at, if you want to have longevity in a team, you have to have some older guys that have experience and things like that can pass that torch on to the younger guys. So as they're aging out, those guys are becoming then the veterans that learn stuff, and then you bring in new ones. That's ultimately what you want to do. And see, this is where the Eagles are going to have a problem in the future. And I don't mean to talk about the Eagles, but, if Travis Kelce ends up retiring, and isn't Lane thinking about it too?
Yeah, Lane has probably a year left.
Yeah. When those guys go, that offensive line.
That's what I mean. And we got this and we got that guy. It's not the same. Been there, done that. Wow.
And at
Jets getting ready to score.
the present time, you look at what's going on with AJ Brown. You think he's going to be a long-term prospect there? Right now,
no.
shit, it's getting ugly. I know he's probably like, screw these people. He's a bit of a diva.
Yeah, he is the diva. Like a lot of receivers. But he is a diva, and he don't like getting thrown under the bus for anything.
And you got
Nothing's
guys like
ever
Big
his
Play
fault.
Slay and Bradbury that are making a whole lot of money that aren't performing. So those guys have to be replaced. You don't have a linebacking core. So, yeah, and you've spent a lot of money that's going to be coming due in the future. And if Jalen Hurts isn't that guy, you're in trouble.
We should win.
We just need to
both
start
win
playing
out,
smart.
And unfortunately for you guys, win the division again.
Yeah, Parks
it is what
Mall
it is.
shooting. That's the police are responding to a shooting at Parks Mall. In Arlington. I don't know if it's active, right?
Yeah, it just happens.
Emergency responders just 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, they're responding now. Currently investigating a reported shooting in Parks Mall. The mall has been evacuated, and officers are securing the building at this time. We believe this is an isolated incident that began as a fight, not an active shooter situation.
Well, let's hope.
So that's what they're saying. So we shall see.
VZP, that is so funny because that's exactly what my wife was talking about yesterday.
Oof.
She was saying about painting it, that she was thinking about wanting to paint it black. Let me see if I can. I'm going to try something here. Let me see if I can make sure I don't. Let me show VZP. Okay, now I need to. Okay, make sure I don't show the TV. Check this out. Now, this is the other side. That is where we've cleaned up the fireplace, and the wife has painted it. And I've got WD-40 on the old coal-burning fireplace, so it's beginning to shape up quite a bit. So, yeah, this space is getting closer and closer. Time for the Jets to take off. So, we were talking about getting out of here, and the freaking Jets are going to score.
4th and goal.
So, does that count a field goal?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how Cleveland comes out. How about that?
Excuse me. Yeah.
Bless you. Let's see if Cleveland comes out and scores, then we know it's over. Wow, that's elegant.
Blocked. It's over.
Okay, it's over. Okay.
And it's
Thank you, VCP.
over now.
Like I said, this place literally changes by the day. To let's see. I don't know if you can see the couch from there. You can't really see the couch from there. No, not from that spot. But it's getting there. It's getting there. It's hard to believe. I did a video in here of I took originally the first time I walked through the house, and I married it up with walking through it now. So you go from one section and you look at it, and I'm looking at it as like, I can't believe it was that fucking bad. All right, so what we gonna do, Brian?
I don't know, man. This game is about over.
10:08.
Yeah, I think this is about over. I think we call it, and
Okay.
you go and eat some dinner, and I'll let you know about.
meringue pie is what I'm gonna do.
I'll let you know about
Yeah.
tomorrow night.
Okay.
I mean, either way, I could hop on with you because we don't go on that late. You
Yeah.
go on at 9, right?
Yep.
All right. So either way, I'll be on with you. So
All right, that sounds like a winner.
if we don't have a show with Phil, then I will go into the mailbox, and we'll we'll bring the pick on Mark's channel. So
Oh, that's what I'm sitting here because I got to put a mailbox out here, along with even though I've got the real nice, fancy old style one on there. I was at an antique store and there was like an old beat up mailbox, but it had a person's name that was painted on it. So I'm wondering if I could paint over that so it won't look like it. So I was like, yeah, let me put the beat up old mailbox out here.
yeah, I
Maybe.
like that. Yeah,
Maybe.
do that.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Something like that.
I like it.
All right, so everybody who emailed me, what I did was I copied the link that I had in the community tab and sent it back to you guys, which has all the information about the game, where we're going to be. We don't know what time the game is yet because the NFL may flex
Yeah, it
that.
sucks.
Or they're going to flex it depending on where everything stands. So, we'll have to play that part by ear. But we're going to be in Red Zone lot. The Jed Pilgrim's phone number there. If you just text him with the information of how many tickets you want, parking passes, the tickets are $199. Parking passes are $50. They're all club level, which is good because it has the club level concourse. If the weather's bad or cold, you can be inside where it's nice and warm, and you have no sewage pipes over top of your head to worry about. So, and any other information, just email me, cowboysmark94@gmail.com. All right, good people. And
Sounds good.
that's all I got for you guys.
Yeah, I'll probably do a lunchtime chat tomorrow. So check me out tomorrow. And either way, I'll be on with Mark tomorrow night and possibly with Prime Time if he's feeling up to it. So
I appreciate
that's all
you,
we
bro.
got. All right, man. Mark, I will talk to you.
Peace
out. Later.
By the way, King Dick back here, and so before we start this video, I gotta get this mother humping thing out of the way. Mark Holmes is my daddy. Okay, that's out of